The political crisis in PoJK has now moved beyond election-related violence, raising broader questions about governance, civil liberties and public representation. As protests continue and allegations of repression mount, concerns are growing over Islamabad's handling of the situation. To discuss this and understand what is driving the unrest, we have with us PoJK political activist Amjad Ayub Mirza. Hello, sir. Welcome to Newsweek South Asia. My first question to you is, reports suggest that more than 40 people have been killed during the ongoing unrest linked to the PoJK elections. What is the ground situation today and how serious is the crisis?
The crisis is pretty serious because there seems to be no solution to this gridlock that is now in front of us. The people are refusing to budge down, and the Pakistani government and the PoJK, whatever government is there, they are also unwilling to come to a compromise with the protesters. So the Joint Awami Action Committee dharnas are as they were before. They continue, and the government of Pakistan and the so-called government of Pakistani-occupied Jammu and Kashmir are unwilling to come to some kind of compromise. 40 people have been reportedly killed, but the death toll is much higher actually. Just yesterday, a young PhD scholar from Qaid-e-Azam University was shot dead in PoJK, who was part of this movement.
The recent assembly elections have been marred by allegations of rigging and political interference. Why are so many people rejecting the electoral process?
Well, there are two reasons for rejecting the electoral process. The first is that traditionally, election process in Pakistan itself has always been rigged and always been predetermined that who's going to come to power. And therefore, the elections in Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir are also seen in the same light. The second is because of this movement that is ongoing. People have called for a boycott because they say that until and unless our demands are met, until and unless these 12 seats of so-called refugees who don't live in PoJK, they live in Pakistan, unless these are abolished, we will not, compromise. And the boycott has been quite widespread. Turnout has been maximum in some places has been 20%. So by no means this election is credible. And also the footages have now surfaced where you can see that the presiding officers and people inside the polling station are stamping the paper, the vote paper, by themselves. So we did not see any footage from the government side either, where we could see evidence that large queues, big queues outside the polling station waiting for their turn to poll their vote. So these are the two reasons that the PoJK elections have no credibility at all.
Protesters allege excessive use of force, mass arrests, internet shutdowns, and restrictions on movement. Do you believe Islamabad is trying to suppress political dissent rather than address public grievances?
Pakistan has never addressed public grievances when it comes to Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir or Pakistani occupied Gilgit Baltistan. They have always, addressed Pakistan, the grievances of these people who live in PoJK and Gilgit Baltistan by the use of excessive force. See what they did in Gilgit Baltistan. They locked up the whole leadership of Awami Action Committee in Gilgit Baltistan, and then they held the elections in Gilgit Baltistan. And after the election, they released them. Jao un kar lo jo karna hai. You know, that kind of attitude. Same is the case with Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir. This is not the first time that our youth has faced bullets and have been massacred. Every time they come out, the last time they were last year they killed 13 youth in Muzaffarabad, and then again, and now they have killed more than 60.
Pakistan calls the region Azad Jammu and Kashmir. In your view, how much political and administrative autonomy does PoJK actually enjoy?
Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir is an autonomous region only in name. There is no real autonomy. I'll give you an example. The Legislative Assembly of Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir cannot sign a bill, they cannot pass a law. Similarly, the Prime Minister cannot even, recruit a chaprasi. He doesn't have the power to do that. The President of PoJK has absolutely no power. It is a ceremonial post. Who has the power? The power lies with those officers which we call rent officers, RENT, who are rented out to PoJK. Who are they? The IG police is from Punjab. The accountant general, who has to deal with all our finances, is non Kashmiri. He's appointed by Pakistan. Similarly, all other senior posts, chief secretary, who is the viceroy of PoJK, is also what they call it, appointed by Pakistan. So all these important positions that administratively have to take control of this region are all appointed by Pakistan, and they have to be non-Kashmiris. This is the situation, and in this situation, it is very difficult to say that POJK is an autonomy, has got any kind of autonomy. There is no autonomy at all.
Beyond the elections, what are the deeper issues driving public anger? Is this primarily about governance, economic neglect, political representation, or something larger?
Well, I think it is about all the things that you have mentioned, but also it is about more like about the feeling of helplessness, the feeling that the people of POJK have no power, have no, administrative power to do anything. I'll give you an example. After 33 years of lapse, local bodies elections were held in 2023, right? What did the Pakistan government do? They removed the prime minister for daring to hold local bodies elections. They removed him and brought in an in-house change and brought in another prime minister. So there is corruption involved over there. So people have been were very happy that local body election have been conducted. So on a local level, infrastructure will be addressed. Infrastructure issues will be addressed, and all that never happened. So people have tried everything before they have now got so fed up, they are not even afraid to face bullets.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you for having me.